So this here is how my horses greet me every single morning. Good morning. Good morning, girls. Good morning, guys. Yeah, is it breakfast time? Hey? And all the lovely chickens are waiting for their breakfast. So every single morning, my first beginning morning chore is all the horses, goats, and chickens get their warm slop in the morning. Now this is just what I do during the winter. During the summer I change it up, so around 8:30, 9 o'clock they get their warm slop. And then at about 11, I bring out the water. Since we're off grid, I don't have a way to heat it and to keep it from freezing. So I make sure I do it at different times throughout the day. So they're done eating their first part, then they have their water. And then followed by that, by about 11:30, I give each horse 2 flakes, and I give the goats 2 flakes as well of hay. And that does them until about 5 o'clock, and then at 5 o'clock, they get their evening warm slop. Followed by at about 9 o'clock, I go out one last time and I give them a little bit more of just dry hay to kind of tide them over at night. Right now, I'm not doing extra feed due to the fact that we're only minus 8, 9, 10s. When we get to minus 20s, 30s, 40s, each horse gets a full bale in the pen, which lasts them all night and most of the morning. And the goats always have at least one square bale in their house that's made up as bed, and they eat that until it's no good, and then that stuff becomes chicken bedding. Now for chicken's breakfast, I usually give them any leftover scraps from the night before, and then I go into the boot room over here, and they get 1 scoop of their layers ration. And again, I do this 3 times a day. I like to make sure my animals have enough food, and I like going out so many times a day because it makes sure that I can check up on them, make sure nobody's acting like they're colicky. We've had quite a few colicky moments on the farm. So yeah, now it's off to go feed my chickens. We forgot our fridge on last night, so we have the generator up and running. And as you see, everybody's enjoying their green slop. I used to put it in buckets, but the horses kept running away with them and I couldn't find them. So I just put it on the ground. See, but as you see, everybody's loving their food. Chickens that can be a bit of a pain in the butt. So I usually throw a bit of food into the yard here. That way I can open up their pen and give them their food. So here we go. My little hand hole. And I throw a little bit in there, and it gets them to stay out here when I open up the door, for the most part. There's a few that I've gotten smart about it. This is our farm cat. He's been with us for now about 5 years. So here we go. There's chicken food. I got to bring in another bucket of water here. I brought it in last night to unthaw. So that'll be the next part that I do today. This here is one of my oldest chicks. She is about 5 years old now. She's not really laying too much, but she is a hen that goes broody every single year. This year she ended up hatching out 14 eggs for us. So yeah, that's pretty much our new stock. And I've got a cat that wants to eat my chickens. He's absolutely horrible, but he's a really good mouser, so as long as I keep them contained, we're good. So yeah, this is our half feral cat. He came all the way from BC with us. During the summer, we never know if he's dead or alive because he goes completely wild. And then when it gets cold, he comes back home. Hope you guys all enjoyed our morning walkthrough. If you like, feel free to subscribe and like and do your thing. Have a great day, guys. See ya.